Hey friends, welcome to the channel. This is Andy's Crap, and it is all crap. That's why it's called Andy's Crap. So don't comment and tell me that my stuff is crap, because I already know it's crap. This crap that's on the table in front of us here is a bunch of preamps. I spent the last 3 weeks listening to each and every one of these. I made a video on each and every one of these. Compared them to these preamps that are built in on these old stereos, old receivers, sorry, correct me in the comments please. And then the Pyle PP999. These things are like 15 bucks on Amazon. I find them to be pretty honest. They're flat. There's no dimensionality in the sound. They don't try and bring anything out. They're not meant to do that. They're just meant to amplify the sound. That's it. And they do a good job at that. They don't change it all. There's no built-in EQ or anything. I'm gonna go from like my bottom pick in these to my top pick. Moukey, if you find one of these at the dollar store, don't buy it. This thing is the biggest piece of shit ever. I cannot even, I don't even know, I think I'm honestly probably just gonna throw this one away. You can watch the video on why that might be. I don't know if I got a defect. If I got a defect, they have really bad quality control. Good reason to toss them to the side. Let's see here. The next one, I'm gonna go with the Little Bear. I just really, it just didn't appeal to me. The build quality is really sad. It rattles. The soldering in it is just atrocious. As far as how the tubes fit into it, it's in one of these little tube amps, by the way. So the tubes fit in here. The way the tubes fit in it just leave me feeling like one good tap is gonna, you know, jar them into the side. I just didn't like it. The sound was okay. I mean, it was definitely an improvement over the Pyle, but I don't know. Part of me almost likes the Pyle more just because I know I can run over that with my car and it'll be okay. This one here, not so much. Even if it didn't have the tubes in it. Yeah, not a fan of this one. I am giving it away too, so go and look at those videos. Let's see here. What's the next one? Oh, the Pro-Ject. All right, this dude here. In the video, I actually offered to give it away. If I can get 50 comments on that video, I will give this away. I'm not going to use it. The only thing that it could play really well was classical music. Everything else, it overemphasized the bass. The low frequencies were just way overemphasized. And Pro-Ject does have a lot of these box E, A, X, Y, Z, P, Q, element OP, and I think you really need to do your research before you buy any of these. I wish they had a shop locally where you could go and sound test them, because I just bought this one not really knowing what to expect, and it left me really disappointed. So at least, I mean, I looked on the box too. The box does not describe like what kind of music this is for, and that was really disappointing, because if I had opened it up and I saw in the box it said, well, this is for classical music, box E, classical music, best suited for classical music. Nothing like it. So ding, didn't like that one. Next, let's see, let's go with the Fluance. The Fluance was cool and all. I love the construction of this one. When I opened it up and saw that there was no integrated circuit, we were dealing with just transistors and very classical construction. It's the kind of construction in this that you would see in something like this. It was just really honest, and it was well built. Very impressed with the build quality on this one. That being said, I really didn't care for the sound much. It was just, it sounded incrementally better than the Pyle, but when compared to the rest of them, it just kind of lands in the middle of the pack. You know, it's not really a standout, but it's not a stand down, if that makes sense. Next on the list would be the rolls and the music hall. These are both the same thing. If you want to pay $100 for it, buy the music hall. If you want to pay $60 for it, buy the rolls. The music hall, actually, when you open it up, and it's in the video that I made on it, if you open it up, it says rolls. So not really sure what kind of deal was going on there, but it's pretty cool. It has a dimensionality that it brings to everything, every type of music. It's not just like one type of music it's better with than any other, which all the rest of them to this point, they were very good at just one type of music. Okay, Fluance is the first one that really kind of sounded okay to really good with everything, but this thing sounds super good with absolutely everything. I love it. I'm gonna go buy me one because these aren't mine. And a friend of mine loaned them to me just to torture me because he knew I'd want one. Fosi audio is the next, or as I say in the video that I made on it, the audio Fosi. This is one of the tube amps. I love this thing. It sounds so warm. The tubes definitely are active. I did some testing on my own just to make sure that, you know, it wasn't my imagination. They're definitely in there. They're definitely getting voltage, and they are in play, because when you pull them out, you get no sound. So they're there, and they're doing something. And if you need like more information on how the tubes work in these particular type of amps, I think a couple of folks have some really good videos on how the circuitry works in these. Anyways, love this amp. Had a couple of these sitting around for a long time. This one is one of the giveaways, as well as the Fluance, actually. Zen Air. This is like the best. I have not found anything that rivals my Luxman. I have a Luxman that has, actually I have a couple of Luxmans that have phono in, and then they have an EQ on that post phono that just wakes everything up. It does not matter what kind of music it is just hands down like a religious experience. This comes really, really close. This is one of the, I think this is the only amp that I didn't open up because I just didn't, I liked it so much that I couldn't torture it. Not that I tortured any of the others, but if you watch some of the videos, you'll see some mistakes happen. So this is my top recommendation. This is my second. If you want something really cool that stands out and sounds really good, you're gonna have to get used to the tube distortion. And then if you just want something that's really close to the iFi, that rolls is really close. Now these, I think these are $100 and the rolls is 60. It's debatable. If you have an extra $40, I would get this. Let's go back to our dollar store bargains. This one is a hell no. If you're gonna go spend $60, which I think that's how much these are, go buy a rolls. Seriously, go buy a rolls. And if they're out of them, go to eBay and get it. If you have, I think the Moukey, I think these are like $40. Just get a Pyle. Don't even just save yourself some money and just get the Pyle. Just skip on this one. So these two, trash bin. Oh, by the way, this one's a giveaway. If I didn't mention that before, I feel bad for the person who's going to get that. But it does sound better. I mean, it's not. The build quality is. You're gonna wake up some morning and it's just not gonna work. So that's my review. Those are my recommendations. I loved doing this. It was a fun exercise. It did cost quite a bit of money, as you can probably guess. It was fun though. I learned a lot, and I'm glad I did it. There's nowhere around here to actually walk in and listen to any of these on a live album. So I hope that the videos help you if you're in that same situation where you can actually sit down and listen to the difference between these and understand for yourself what it is that Which one fits you better? There you go. Which one fits you better? So you won't know until you buy one. And if you buy one you don't like it, put it out on eBay, because some sucker who's going to review them will probably buy them off of you. Thanks for watching.